Welcome to Biblical Reflections with Grace. Today, we reflect on the importance of building on a firm foundation. This truth is deeply rooted in Scripture, found in Mathew 7:24-27. Here, Jesus teaches that those who hear His words and put them into practice are like a wise person who builds their house on the rock. The rain falls, the floods rise, and the wind blows and beats against that house, yet it does not fall because it is founded on the rock. However, he also makes the comparison of those who hear his words and do not act. He compares them to someone who builds their house on sand. When the storms come, the house falls and the house completely collapses. This is one of Jesus' many important teachings. But what does it mean for us today, and why does it matter so much? My friends, there are two kinds of people: those who hear and obey, and those who hear but do not act. Jesus spoke these words long ago, and through His Word, He still speaks to us today. His teachings are not meant to be heard casually. They're meant to shape how we live. They're loving instructions guiding us toward a life rooted in wisdom, faith, and obedience. He uses the image of a house to remind us that we are that dwelling. Just as a house stands or falls based on the care given to its foundation, our lives are shaped by what we build on and how faithfully we walk with Him. Each day, through our choices, priorities, and responses, we're building something. Jesus calls us to be intentional and wise about the direction of our lives, choosing to build on the solid and unshakable foundation of trust in Him. This parable also reveals the danger of building unwisely, placing our trust in things that cannot last. Without Christ, our foundations are unstable, and when storms come, they cannot stand. These choices reach beyond today, shaping our spiritual and eternal future. I really appreciate the honesty of the Lord in His Word. He never promises a life without storms, but He lovingly prepares us for the reality that rain will fall, floods will come, and winds will blow. Hard times are a part of life, and none of us are exempt. But there is hope. When our lives are built on the rock, on Christ and His Word, we can stand firm no matter what storms we face. So today, let us pause and ask ourselves, am I trusting Christ or something that can be shaken? As I reflected on this truth, I was reminded of a familiar encouragement I once read, and this short poem was shaped through that reflection. I pray that it may also encourage your heart. Storms will rise without warning. Winds will press hard against everything you've built. Build wisely anyway. Not every effort will be applauded, and not every sacrifice will be understood. Build wisely anyway. It's easy to build where the ground is soft, where comfort is familiar and risk feels low. But wisdom chooses rock over sand. Build wisely anyway. When obedience feels costly, when faith requires endurance, when trust stretches beyond what you can see, build wisely anyway. At the end of the analysis, it was never about the surface. It was all about hearing His words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Build wisely anyway. So my friends, no matter the season you're in, choose to build your life on Christ. What is built on Him will stand. Thank you for being here, and remember, one reflection, countless blessings.